One of the most gorgeous heroines in the entire comic book universe, Wonder Woman radiates power, beauty, and stands high as a symbol in various women's movements. But in this video, I talk about the complete opposite. To summarize in 4 words: dominance, inducement, submission, and compliance. The 4 personality traits in DISC theory that use to assess human behavior. If all the 4 traits are present in an interaction between 2 people, we call it submitting to love. And if either inducement or both inducement and compliance are missing in that interaction, we call it submitting to force. In my previous video, Who Got Wonder Woman Pregnant?, Wonder Woman submitted lovingly and willingly, but here I bring you the characters who made Wonder Woman submit due to excessive force. Let's begin with the most notorious of all, Batman. In the movie Superman Red Son, Batman was able to successfully subdue Wonder Woman completely. She was bound by her lasso of truth, and free will has been taken away from her forcefully. After the bondage, Wonder Woman is typically a slave to Batman, and even her emotions and consciousness are also restricted by Batman through the lasso. Wonder Woman cries for Superman's help, but later finds out that it is a trap set by Batman to capture and incapacitate Superman. Leon Zyko. With the arrival of the stunning Amazonian princesses, not only the women in the United States, but also the media and magazine companies have also become overjoyed. Apart from saving the day, this charming yet humongous powerhouse, Princess of Themyscira, seems to be rallying the women all around the country with her Amazonian ideologies. Meanwhile, in country Kurak, an American negotiator who came to free the captured Muslim ladies is held captive by terrorists. They are determined to cut his head off, and at that crucial moment, bang! A lady with a burqa is standing on top of the fallen terrorists, and it is none other than our Wonder Woman. This is the first time they met, Wonder Woman and our negotiator, Leon Zyko. After their first encounter, they begin to spend more and more time together. Then, when the pieces are in place, Zyko puts into motion his ultimate plan. Dr. Leon Zyko, who is a US government commissioned psychologist, was entrusted with the job to break Wonder Woman internally. Zyko first shows Wonder Woman his vulnerabilities and desires as a man, and continues to praise her as a perfect lady and an icon in the modern world. Quickly, he gains the trust of Wonder Woman and even uses the lasso of truth on him to show his sincerity. Now, Wonder Woman believes Zyko above anyone, and she is angrier at Steve Trevor and Beth Candy for using her. Zyko, as always, lets Wonder Woman take control or be in charge whenever they are together. One of the best tactics in psychology when you want to get inside of someone's head. One night at Zyko's residence, he says that just like he has been frank with her, he also wants Diana to be frank with him. He wants her to be subject to the lasso of truth. Knowing and openly claiming, if a man binds my bracelets, I could lose my powers and free will. Yet, Diana still lets Zyko bind her bracelets with the lasso of truth. That's how much she trusts him. But from there onwards, the real deal begins. To begin with, Zyko even reveals that the whole Kurak incident is a staged act, and Wonder Woman is just the same as any other woman when it comes to feelings and desires. Zyko begins to take advantage of this opportunity and uses Diana to wage war against the United States, depicting the image of a tyrant woman to the whole public. Hercules. The son of Zeus and the mortal Alcmene, and one of the most famous heroes of ancient times. Hercules is famous for his heroic reputation, yet has some notorious deeds under his belt too. One of these acts is seducing and taking advantage of Wonder Woman. Hercules is hailed as the champion of both God's world and man's world. But when Diana, Princess of Amazons, entered man's world to assist mankind against evils it faces, she became the talk not only in the mortal world, but also in Olympus too. She was acclaimed as the woman who trumps the man. This bothered Hercules very much and became one of the 2 reasons he wanted to bound Diana and show that there is no woman he cannot tame. To do this, he took the identity of a mortal named Harold Campion. He used the Mirror of Circe to alter his appearance and begin to make a name for himself as the Hero Champion, as a counterpoint to Diana's identity as Wonder Woman. He used this to first meet and then befriend her. He put himself in danger again and again to keep Diana safe in many battles, and this made Diana fall for him. Later, he seduced Diana and bound her by chains before getting his way. His true identity was finally revealed when he admitted that he had fallen in love with her and wanted to save her from the miserable state which was turning into a statue and dissolve into thin air. This incident was something that all the Amazons had to face at the time. However, if we think about it, Hercules' hate for Diana wasn't exactly because of her fame, but linked to a shameful act that happened 3,000 years ago. Hercules was a son of Zeus, and Hera hated him for that. In his younger days, Hera put a madness in him, a curse that would only be lifted after he did 12 labors for Eurystheus, and failing to complete will burn his soul. Among those labors, taking the girdle of the Amazon queen Hippolyta was the 9th. First, he tried to duel Hippolyta, but he found that he could not beat her. She, though, impressed by his skill as a warrior and build as a man, allowed him and his men to enter the city. Hercules used this opportunity and drugged the Amazons' drinks, which placed them into a deep slumber. While they were unconscious, he seduced Hippolyta and made love to her. But later, he stole her enchanted girdle and chained Hippolyta and raped her. With the help of the 5 goddesses, were the Amazons only able to escape the enslavement of Hercules, kill his crew, and punish him by forcing him to act as the foundation of Paradise Island Themyscira, holding it in place.